Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video,
those of us who enjoy Netflix are always looking for new interests. Another new program, Sex Life, just came out and almost immediately got people talking. What then? Fortunately, the streaming giant has plenty of options for content that can be watched in one sitting. The sexually explicit television series based on BB has had its premiere on June 25. The novel by Easton, 44 chapters long, about 4 guys, has sparked debate on a number of subjects, not the least of which is the novel's rather unexpected twist ending. On March 2, 2023, the second season of Sex Life will be available on Netflix. We'll go over everything that happened in the first season finale of Sex Life in detail right now, as well as what those major surprises might mean for the second season. What took place in the first season of Sex Life? You all. Oh boy. It was an explosive roller coaster from the very beginning of Season 1 all the way through the finale. The majority of the season was spent wondering if the former wild child, Billy, would return to New York City and Brad, her ex-boyfriend, in order to leave her now sexually dysfunctional husband Cooper and her life in Connecticut with their 2 young children. It would not be an exaggeration to say that Billy hesitated before making a decision, which she did. Cooper confronts the consequences of his behavior at the aforementioned sex party, where he attempted to make Billy have sex in front of everyone, even though he is well aware that Brad was aware of her fascination with Brad, the sex she had with him, and how miserable she had become in her peaceful existence. Cooper eventually gave in and let Trina, his buddy's wife, humiliate him in front of the group while Billy wept as he tried unsuccessfully to spice things up for his wife. Devin came up to Billy after she left the room and said that their spouses should do the same because their partners were having sexual relations. Cooper intervened as soon as he learned Devin was rejecting him and hitting him so severely that he had to fabricate a mugging incident to cover his tracks. Devin, on the other hand, also used it against Cooper as a means of persuading him to support a business venture he wanted to be allowed. Sadly, good guy Cooper chose to blame Billy for all of his mistakes, claiming that she made him darker by writing about her relationship with Brad and pushing Cooper to the limit in order to satisfy her needs. When Cooper tells Francesca, his employer, that he beat Devin, she blames Billy right away and seizes the opportunity to try to secure Cooper's exclusivity after his divorce by giving him the key to her apartment and telling him, "You don't ever have to go home again." Cooper decides to call Brad one last time and visit him at his house to see if he will really be there for Billy and the kids if Cooper leaves their marriage. Brad reveals that he has attempted to entice Billy in the past and that he recently proposed to her, which she turned down and has been denying all along. Billy is told by Cooper that he lost his chance at the partnership at work because he beat Devin, but that they need to be completely honest with each other going forward if they want to succeed. Cooper and Billy were clearly working on repairing their relationship after their prolonged, highly toxic encounter with Devin, Trina, and the other mothers at their son's school function. Cooper and she appeared to be spending more time naked together, and the fact that their rather public problems didn't derail them appears to improve relations with Devin, Trina, and the neighborhood moms. Billy also re-enrolled in the graduate program she had left behind when she became pregnant. Billy is startled when he sees Brad standing far away in the crowd after Sasha's conversation about giving up your authentic self in order to fit in at the book reading. However, Billy appears to have moved on, and she and Cooper later attended the school performance of their son. Billy is thrilled to wake up next to Cooper, but as she listens to the voiceover narration and observes Cooper taking care of the children at home, she soon sees Billy racing through the streets of New York. Despite Billy's excitement, she finds that it is not enough. While taking care of the kids and following Billy's whereabouts on her phone, Cooper calls Francesca. Billy shows up at Brad's apartment, as you would have guessed, and tells him that she is staying with Cooper. Billy then yells, "Now fuck me," to fade to black. What might the end of sexual relationships entail for the future? There is more than enough material for a second set of episodes because the author of Sex Life, B.B. Easton, did publish follow-up novels that detailed her relationships with each of the 4 men in her original story. What are the possible outcomes for Brad, Cooper, and Billy? Billy asks Brad a question, but he doesn't answer, but he does give her a pretty naughty smile. So it's likely that he agrees with her decision to stay with Cooper, even though he is still her sidekick and a well-endowed man. In spite of the fact that Brad is attractive and poisonous, manipulative, and extremely shady, I honestly have my doubts about his capacity to accept the fact that Billy's mental world is not entirely under his control in the long run. Naturally, Billy didn't tell Cooper about her decision, and Cooper didn't decide to let her have Brad while they were still married. Because he did not appear to be in any way happy when Francesca asked him if he was okay, we do not know if Billy left without telling Cooper what she wanted or where she was going, or if Cooper is allowing this so they can keep their marriage intact. Also, we don't know if this gives Cooper a chance to start a personal relationship with Francesca, or if Billy suggested it before Francesca left to spend time with Brad's family. A dot, Brad is not as small. All we can do is wait and see. Whether Sex Life will return for a second season because the plot could take many different turns. I appreciate your viewing.
Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.